And just before we went to break, we heard some great music from saxophonist Mark Baker.
And he joins us now to talk about what's in the works for this Sunday when he performs down at EP Delta Kitchen down on Beale Street, and his brand spanking new CD that everybody down here in Peabody Place have been fighting over all morning long. Mark, welcome back.
I've secured a copy, I'm glad to say.
Mark over grabbed it quickly. What's been going on with you, man? You've been very, very busy.
I've been very busy, man, booked up for the 08 season, this new CD. It came out Memorial Day, and it's almost, it's sold out in 3 months. So it's back now. It's only in one store, and it's Popular Tunes at, by the Southland Mall.
Right.
And it's been doing real good for me, so I'm still local here, doing my thing.
We've been talking a lot over the past year or two, and I've been bugging you to death saying, Mark, when is this CD coming out?
Right.
What took you so long? Was there a certain sound or something you were going for, getting the right people to work on it with you?
Exactly. One of the producers told me, he said, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I wanted to go with the same kind of music that I had on the first CD and with the same groove. You know, I didn't want to change up, and that was the long period of time. The guy moved to Detroit, so I had to email him stuff and bring him back. One of the players for the Barcades, a lot of the Barcades on the CD, and I want that same sound. And I'm so glad that I stuck with it, because everybody's saying this one is better than the other one.
Well, I wanted to ask, who are some of the artists that you had an opportunity to work with on this new CD?
On the new CD, you got Brian Nesbitt, which is in Detroit now, and you have also Tony Gentry. He plays with the Barcades. Also Ray, the guy that plays, he's the minister of music at New Salem, and also Easy Rock is another.
So you kept it at home. You've got a lot of local musicians.
Right. Frank Ray Jr. That was the one.
Right. We definitely want to get that name right for sure.
I know that's right.
No question.
So, Mark, is there a certain sound you try to go into? Do you guys, you and some of the other musicians, you kind of sit down and say, this is what we want this time around, or what do you go with?
Actually, I go with the flow. I'm kind of like an R&B artist on the saxophone. I'm not the elevator music type guy, you know. I like to go.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want to put anybody to sleep with elevator.
Yeah, we can appreciate
that. Yeah, and it's kind of funky, and I don't want the cleaning up the house music. I want something that you can really groove to, you know, and then maybe take a bath to, and also the first part of the CD is something that you can just ride. I mean, if you're going out of town, you can put that thing in and you are bumping at least till the halfway mark, you know what I mean, before it gets to the slow grooves in there. So basically, you know, I take R&B songs and I put them in my head. I'm like, I kind of want something like that, but I want it grooving on the saxophone, and then I'll come up with this beat and I just write the song, you know, and that's the whole thing on this CD.
Right.
Well, listening to your music certainly puts you in the mood to groove, but watching you perform is a whole other thing. Now, you've been doing this for many years around Memphis, whatever. What keeps that fresh for you? Because your performances are always great live.
Thank you. I have a lot of energy, and Larry Dodson gave me the opportunity to perform with the Barcades, and man, he let me wear his coat. I mean, I like to get down, you know, dance, and I'm not the average sax player, you know. I like to get funky, I like to dance, and then I even iterated the DJ part also with my music. That's why I'm so booked up, and when I put that in there, it just, I mean, the bookings just
So you bring the house down with the music, and then you DJ a mad party.
There you go,
okay. We like that.
I like that a lot. Mark, talk to us also about some of your influences. Who do you listen to? I mean, whether it's other saxophonists out there, maybe a Grover Washington, maybe a Kirk Whalum. Who else do you listen to out there?
I like, you know, Kirk Whalum is the bomb. So, you know, I'm always listening to his music. There's some young cats. It's a lot of talent here in Memphis. There are even some younger cats that I listen to right here in the city, you know, and also major artists. So I get my adrenaline by, you know, looking at guys at Earth, Wind & Fire. The guy that plays the bass, he's just dancing all over the place.
White.
You know, the guy from the Whispers, he, you know, got the goatee and he's just dancing all over the place. So I like that energy, and when I get that old, that's how I want to be on the saxophone. I'm not saying that they're old, you know what I mean? But, you know, I like to have fun and, you know, and please the crowd and, you know, do that whatever, you know, and do a little dance move, you know. And
you got it all there. You got it all there.
You've got a big weekend coming up, obviously. You're going to be performing downtown at EP's Delta Kitchen. You have to be looking forward to that.
Right, looking forward to that. Gary Gorn gave me the call, and it's going to be Voodoo Village, which is a very, man, they've
been on Live at 9 many times.
Man, I'm telling you, if you like music, music, please come out this Sunday night, 7 o'clock. EP's 126 Beale Street. It's going to be crazy. So you got Gary going, and he has his album out, Voodoo Village, and I'm going to open up for those guys. So it's going to be nice.
That live performance element, what does that add to what you do? Obviously, you sound great on CD.
Right.
But seeing that crowd out there, Mark, what does that do?
Seeing the crowd gets your adrenaline to flowing. Okay, you can do tracks. I do a lot of tracks. But when you perform with a band, it's another whole level, okay? I love the energy, and when you see the crowd, and you get all kinds of faces. You get faces like, you know, come play for me. And then you get faces like, don't come over this way, you know? And then you get faces like, man, you really grooving. So when you get that smile and that crowd is behind you, then that opens up another whole demeanor, you know what I mean, of the saxophone. So if you come out there and everybody's like this, you know, they just froze. It's like, oh, we're gonna have a long day, you know. Oh. But I like, you know, I like to
loosen them up.
Yeah, you gotta loosen them up a little bit, you know.
Now, Sunday night you're at EP's Delta Kitchen. Then New Year's Eve, you've got another big performance.
I got another big performance. Club went out, so that's a private party. It's in a country music festival going on at Club Windward, so I'll be doing that.
That was very interesting to me.
You got what going on here?
It's actually a wedding and a party. That's what it is, you know. But you know, I'm at the French Quarter here in Memphis on Madison and Cooper on Friday nights. Now that's another nice deal that's going down.
Now, can we crash
Friday.
the wedding though?
I believe you can.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Mark Goldman and I will be crashing that wedding.